We are cruising right along. We are about to go into workout number 4 of the Row Again series. I'm Cassie Neiman. I'm a You Can Row 2 master rowing instructor, and I'm about halfway through building back up to feeling confident in my ability to row for longer periods of time. So today we are gonna row for 20 minutes of work. We're gonna have some breaks in between there, and we're gonna do a little warm up leading up into that. We're not gonna do those 3 30-second sprints at the end. So don't worry, I'm not gonna surprise you with that at the end. We're just gonna do the workout, and that's that. So let's get started. All right, so to start, we're gonna do the cut the cake drill. If you're not familiar with that, then this will be a fun one. If you have done any of our other programs, the Row Now or the Row Ready program, or followed us online, you are probably familiar enough to know that there's no cake involved. Also, it's a little chilly in my garage, so I'm gonna keep my sweatshirt on until we warm up. So let's go ahead and put our feet in. Make sure your damper's set between a 3 and a 5 if you're on the Concept 2. Straps nice and tight over the ball of your foot, the widest part of your foot, making sure that you're not seeing a ton of shoelace on the top side of those straps. It should be covering the bottom part of your shoelaces there. Go ahead and straighten out your legs, reach over, aim for your toes, get a nice little stretch. As you're doing that, right, you know it's coming. You can walk your butt cheeks up just a little bit and then go ahead and pick them up so that your sit bones are right into the middle of the seat. And maybe adjust so that you're right in the middle of the seat too. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and kind of build into a warm up here. So our drill is included in our total warm up time. So we're gonna go ahead and start up at the catch. Just remind ourselves what that good catch position looks like. Fingers nice and loose, pinkies almost falling off the edge, shoulders in front of hips, right? Eyeballs up. And then we're just gonna start with a pick drill to get ourselves warm. So we're gonna start back at the finish. Ready, row, just arms only. So we'll do a little pick drill to get into a full stroke, and then we'll go to the cut the cake. This is often what I like to do, whether I'm rowing on my own or in a group. We're gonna add the body in 2. It's 1, 2. Good. See if you can follow along with my speed here. Making sure you're getting that hinge from the hips. Legs stay straight. Really feel your body swing. We're gonna go to half slide in 2. It's 1, 2. So halfway up, still getting that swing before the knees bend. Then we'll go to a full slide in 2. It's 1, 2, full slide. Nice and controlled stroke here. Slow rate. So our cut the cake, we're gonna do every other stroke. We're gonna do just an arms and body stroke. We'll do that in 2. That's 1, 2, just arms and body. Back, and then a full stroke. Full stroke, arms and body, full stroke. So every other stroke, we're reiterating that swing out of the hips. Swing, so that when you go back to that full slide, you do the same thing, right? Nothing changes from the drill to the full stroke, except we add in the legs. We'll do a few more. One more. Arms and body. Back to a full stroke here. All right. So we've been warming up for about 2.5 minutes. We'll do 2.5 more. So give us 5. Staying nice and controlled here. Low stroke rate. Getting used to that rhythm. Feel that swing. When we get to the 4-minute mark in about 40 seconds, we're gonna take 10 good strokes, a little more intensity, a good push through our legs. This is what we call a power 10. Doesn't mean we're gonna go crazy, maximum intensity and speed. We're gonna stay as close to our stroke rate as possible, which is about an 18. And just add in some power. All right, shake up the warm up. So we'll do it in 2. That's 1, get ready. 2, here we go. 10 good hard strokes. That's 1, push. So your recovery is gonna slow down, slow. Big push, 3. Good, that keeps our stroke rate down. Halfway, give me 5 more. Good, last 2. Back to that warm up intensity. Ten more seconds. We'll rest. 3, 2, 1. Handle in the hook. All right. Whew. I'm feeling more warm. So let's get our workout started. So for this workout, we're gonna do an 8-minute piece, 6, 4, 2 minutes. Total of 20 minutes of work. We'll do 2 minutes of rest in between. So we're gonna set our monitors for that work. If you have a Concept 2, if you can set your monitor, great. If you can't set it or it's different, then don't worry, just row along with us, set it to 0 and you'll row up, all right? On the Concept 2, you're gonna go to select workout, new workout, intervals, and then we're gonna go to intervals variable, and we're gonna set it for time, and we're gonna set the first one for 8 minutes. Then you're gonna set the rest time for 2 minutes, hit the check mark, and then you're gonna go to time again, change it to 6 minutes, the rest stays 2 minutes. Time again, we're gonna go 4 minutes. And then the last one time, we're gonna set it for 2 minutes. Hit the check mark, and then at the bottom, no more intervals. Good. Then you're gonna hit the display, change it till you have 6 lines of information, change the units until the second line down is time /500 meters. If your monitor doesn't show the time, no worries. If it's watts, calories, whatever, that's fine. Mostly what we're gonna do today is just spend some time rowing. We're gonna do a couple of those power 10s like we did in the warm up as we go. About every 2 minutes or so, we're gonna go ahead and do one of those power 10s. We're gonna increase the rate over the pieces. So we're gonna do 8 minutes at a 20, and then we'll do 6 minutes at a 22, 4 at a 24, and 2 at a 26. Okay, in that time off, we can paddle, you can rest, you can get some water, do whatever it is you need, okay? So here we go, sitting up at the catch. We're gonna find a 20, ready, row. All right, so not a whole lot of shifting happening inside of these pieces, except for those power 10s. And in those 10s, we kind of want to maintain the same stroke rate. It may increase a little bit, that's okay. The idea here is just to row. All right, already 30 seconds in. At 2 minutes in, we'll do a power 10. I'll give you a heads up. Try and follow me right at about that 20. This should be a pace that you know you can hold for this 8 minutes. We'll see if we can increase our average over the course of the pieces. So don't go too nuts. You won't have anywhere to go. All right, in about 30 seconds, we'll do a 10, which will take us 30 seconds because we're at a 20 stroke rate. All right, getting ready. In 2 strokes, that's 1, 2, here we go. Give me 10, push with the legs. See if you can take that split down. Slow recovery. Good. Halfway. Last 2. Good, back to that easier intensity. Settling in. We'll do another one with 4 minutes to go, and then 2 minutes. So 2 more total. In about 40 seconds, we'll do another one. Take a look at your split right now, your intensity. See if we can come back to this after the 10. All right, getting ready in 2. It's 1, 2, here we go. Give me 10. Hard through the legs, slow recovery. That's it. That's 6. Last one. Good. All right. Find that place where you were before. And breathe. Sit up tall. Looking good, folks. We are back in this thing. You should be feeling more capable. Remind yourself what your practice looks like, how you feel after, how might you continue. All right, one more 10 in 30 seconds. Take a look at that split. See if we can come back to it. Getting ready in 2, it's 1, 2, here we go. Last 10. Hard push. There you go. Halfway. Last 2. All right. Lighten up a little. Back to our sustainable place for this last 80 seconds. Don't let it dip too much. I say these things because I did. I had to get it back. I'm there with y'all. I am doing this with you. All right, 50 seconds to go right here. Then we get 2 minutes of rest. And our pieces get shorter. Whew. When we hit that 0, let's paddle for about 30 seconds. And then if you want to, you can stop and get water. Or keep paddling. All the way through. That's 3, 2, 1. Whoo, let's paddle. Real light. Now, if your monitor is set for the workout, then it should be counting down your rest. If it's not, I'll let you know when to get ready. We'll build back up into it. That's 30 seconds if you want to take a break. Get some water. I am going to. And adjust my pants. Okay. Next piece is only 6 minutes. I'm gonna paddle really light here. So we'll do 6 minutes, which means we can do a 10 at the 4 minute and the 2 minute to go marks. So 2 power 10s in this piece. All right, otherwise it's the same, but we're gonna amp up the intensity with the stroke rate just a little bit. Okay, you can look on your monitor right now. It should tell you the average. Now that's giving you the average of your sustainable pace in your 10s. But let's see if we can get our final average of the 6 minute piece just a little bit lower. We've got about 15 seconds here. So if you want to zero out your monitor, for anybody not on a Concept 2 or with their monitor set, let's start adding in some pressure and build in. Here we go. On a 22 for 6 minutes. Right here. Try and follow me. You may see a little change in your split. 1, you're rested. And 2, you're moving a little faster. So get your breath here. Remember that cut the cake drill. Find that swing out of the finish. Keeping the hips behind the shoulders as you approach the catch. Good. You're doing great. Remember, all the pieces get shorter. It's great. In 30 seconds, we'll take a 10. Same plan of attack. Maintain that 22. See if we can take that split down. Not so far that you falter afterwards. All right, getting ready. In 2, that's 1, 2. Here we go. A little harder, slower recovery. Good. Halfway. Last 2. Good, and back to that sustainable place. Find that 22 again. Me. There we go. Okay. Only one more of those. One minute before we do that again. Let's give a little cue to ourselves to sit up tall. Shoulders down. Find the length from that swing in your hips. Okay, 15 seconds. One more 10. And 2, that's 1, 2. Here we go. Push, slow. Yeah. Halfway. Two more. Good, find that sustainable pace. 90 seconds. Breathe. All right, about a minute. Now's a good time to check out your average. Are we on target to be faster than your last piece? Fight for it. 30 seconds. Again, we'll paddle at the 0. All the way through. 3, 2, 1. Paddle. Whew. Okay. Go ahead and check that average, right? How'd you do? We can now use that average, this one right here, as our goal for the 4-minute piece. We've got a 4-minute and a 2-minute. All right, I'm gonna pause and get some water. One minute of rest left. This 4-minute piece is gonna be at a 24. So, we're gonna take 1 power 10 within it. We're gonna see if we can increase the intensity just a hair, just a hair. It may just happen with the increase of our speed. Okay, don't forget we have 1 more piece after that, so don't waste it all. So start paddling, or if you need to reset your monitor to 0, go ahead, but you can still build in with us. All right, 10 seconds. We're gonna add in a little pressure. We're gonna find that 24 together over that 0. And we are on, here we go. So finding that 24 right here. When we get to that 2-minute mark, we'll take a 10. All right, as we increase the rate, be sure you're getting that swing out of the finish. Match the speed of your hands in as they come out, in and out. All right, about a minute before our 10. Good, hang with me here. Take a look at that average. See if we can come back to it after this 10. Getting ready in 2. It's 1, 2, here we go. Big push. Yeah. Halfway. Last one. All right. Ease up. Just enough. All right, 60 seconds. 24 strokes. Sit up tall, get that air, stay with it. Come on, 12 strokes. Are we on target? Whew! You got it. All the way through that 0. Three, 2, 1. Whoo! Ha! Find that paddle. Whoo! Your breath. Relax your shoulders. I know they went up. Okay. The best time of the workout. You're almost done. Now's a good time to get some water if you want it. I do. Okay. This is it. Last piece is just 2 minutes. We're gonna aim for that 26 stroke rate. I'm gonna do my best to talk you through it. The higher the rate goes, the harder it is to talk. Try it sometime. We're not gonna do any 10s in this one. I kinda want you to treat the whole thing not as a whole power 10, but with a little more intensity. Okay? So take a look at whatever your average is on your screen now. That's our new goal. If we can maintain under that average the whole time, then we'll get it. Okay? So pick 1, 2 seconds underneath, maybe a watt or 2 higher, right? And let's make that our goal. So let's add in pressure. We got 7 seconds. Here we go. 5. That's 3, 2, 1. And we're on. Let's find that 26. I'm going to carry you through this here. All right. Remember, our goal is to just be under that average through the entire piece. All right, already 90 seconds to go. Right on that 26. Quick hands. Don't get stuck at the finish. "26 strokes right here." Stay with it. Come on. All right, finish strong. Nothing left here. This is it. That's 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. We did it. We survived. I'm gonna paddle for a little bit here. Get my breath back. Get your breath back. Move slow. Try and keep pretty decent form here. We don't want to let it all fall apart. Plus, your brain is learning a lot here. You're tired. You want to just collapse. But if you can maintain this good form in this fatigue, then we can do it at any point. All right, I'm gonna paddle all the way through that 0. About 45 more seconds. Get a nice little cool down. So in total, racked up about 30 minutes, right? 26 minutes of our workout with the rest and our warm up. So 31. So we'll just cool way down. When you're feeling good and ready to stop, you can go ahead and do that. I'll take one more here. Put that handle on the hook. All right. Nicely done, everyone. I thank you for helping me get through that too. I really, truly am rebuilding, and it's all real. So you can check your work there in the memory on the concept too. Otherwise, maybe write it down in a logbook. Always a workout you can go back to whenever you want. So I hope to see you again at the next one.